Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody is going to have an amazing Friday. I hope you had a great day yesterday. Today is a new day, and I have decided to continue, good morning, Deborah, the schedule that I did yesterday. I absolutely loved it. I felt so accomplished by 8:30 when I was taking my son to school. I got a lot of things done in my accountability groups. I was able to reach out and help a lot more people. Hey, Reese. So I think that's going to be my new routine. I think you're no longer going to get a sweaty mess, coach, except maybe on the weekends or something like that after my workout. But during the week, I think I'm just going to go live before I even get my workout done, get a little bit of work done, a little bit of me time, a little bit of my reading, working on my mind, and then do my sweat fest. I feel like I'll get a better workout, and I feel like I got my stuff done faster. If that makes any sense, I don't know how because it's the same time of the day, but either way, it's all in how you feel, right? So today we're going to talk about one word, and that word is no. Saying that word is difficult for most people. I am one of them. Saying no is not easy for me. I am a yes person. I like to help people. So when people ask for my help or they ask for me to do something, my first thing is, sure. Hi, Christopher. So my first thing is, yes, I can. Even if I know saying yes to that person is going to overload my plate even more and have me stressed out because my plate's overflowing already, I still say yes. So saying no is something that I've had to practice. I had to learn first and then put it into practice and implement. So in a lot of my personal development books, that this is a big topic, a huge topic, because it's something that really hurts a lot of people. And it's something that a lot of people have a hard time doing. So I read in a lot of my books about how it's okay. You do know it is okay to say no. You don't have to say yes to everyone. You don't have to please everyone, and you don't have to be there for everyone. This was something that was very, very hard for me. So that's why I'm sharing it with you, because it's very important to say yes to the right people and say no to the right people. It's just like with our kids. They hate hearing no. No one likes to hear no. I can promise you that. There is no one that likes to hear no. However, you need to think about it. If you're trying to either plan something with someone, or if you're trying to get help from someone, good morning, Mom. So if you're trying to ask for help from someone else, do you notice that they don't have a hard time telling you no, and why not? And do you notice that you're understanding and respectful of that no? So it's okay to be honest with people. It's okay to be like, you know what? I really can't because I have to do X, Y, Z, so I really won't have time. Or it's okay to just say no and not give an answer. Sorry, I can't. So this is something that I've had to learn, and it's not easy. It's really not easy to do. I even have a hard time still to this day. You know, and a lot of people that suffer from anxiety and things like that, they always say no, even when they want to say yes. So for them, it would be reverse, that they need to start saying yes to get them out of that comfort zone. But saying no is okay. I'm here to tell you it's okay. People aren't going to get upset with you. They're not going to stop being your friends. And if they do, they weren't your friend in the first place. If they stop talking to you, if they stop being your friend, if they get pissed at you and make a fight because you're like, no, I'm sorry, I can't come over and help you do X, Y, Z on this day and this time. I'm busy at that time. So if they get mad at you for that, they weren't really a friend. If they can't understand that what you have to do is just as important as what they're asking you to help them with, right? So you have to keep all of these things in mind when people are asking you things. You have to be honest. I see you guys hopping on. Good morning. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to be completely honest with yourself. When someone asks you something, you need to be honest with yourself if you can really do it or not. If you can and you just don't want to, That's another thing. That's a whole other thing. But if you honestly can't, you need to be okay saying that. And this was something that was hard for me to do because there were times when people would ask me for things and I would look at my calendar. I mean, guys, look at my schedule. These are my daily schedules. It's crazy, right? There's a lot of things on there. And that's just what's on paper. There's other things on my phone. But my schedule is always packed. You know, I schedule calls with my coaches so I can help train them. You know, I want my team to be successful. So I take that time to help them with trainings. Give them tips on things that they can implement, things that they can do to help themselves. So I need to make sure that I put those calls in specific times. Okay? And then I have to make sure that they understand that they have to call at that time, that they have from this time to this time. So if they call late, they're shortening their training time because I have to do my stuff too, right? So it's very, very important to know what you can do and know what you can't do, because there is no reason to stress yourself out. There is no reason to overload yourself. There is no reason to add something to your plate that's going to overflow, that's going to make you a basket case. You're going to do that for someone else. And then are they going to be there to help you while you're stressed, running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to do 100 things? No, they're going to be sitting back with their feet up because you helped them get their things done. You know what they always say? You put your oxygen mask on first before you can help other people and put their oxygen mask on. So don't help other people get their tasks accomplished before your tasks are accomplished. It's very hard for me to say no to Alex if there's something that he wants to do. However, lately I've been good about that. If he's like, do you want to go do this? If I don't want to, I'll be honest. Not really. I'll go for you, but no, that's not really what I want to do. It's okay. I'm learning. It's okay to be honest with what you really want to do. I was always the type of person that I would just do whatever would please all the other people, and I would make the best of it. Hey, Rocky. So I would make even a boring situation fun for myself. And that's just who I am. I've always been like that. I'll always be like that. So when people would ask me if I want to go do things, I'm like, yeah, sure, because hanging out with those people would be fun. Where we went really wasn't fun. So it's okay to say no. So I have a challenge for you today. Okay? Here's my challenge. It's going to be hard, but I know you can do it. You're strong. So my challenge today is I want you to say no to at least one thing. Excuse me. One thing that somebody asks you to do. If it's something that you're really contemplating and you're really going back and forth and you're like, I don't know if I want to, you know, it might be fun, it might not be, blah, 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 and you go back and forth. Hey, Mandy, I want you to go back and forth with it. Do your pros and cons if you have to, but tell them no. If you really feel like saying no, I want you to say it. Now, if somebody says, hey, would you like to go out to dinner? Don't tell them no if you really want to go. What I'm telling you in this challenge is use the word no if you're thinking it. If you're like, no, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to go. Then say it. No, I'm sorry, I can't. You got to know that's okay to do. And the only way you're going to know is if you actually implement and do it. That's what I had to learn. The only way I knew it was okay is if I did it. So I did. And no, I don't say no all the time. But when I really feel like saying no, if there's really something that I don't want to do or something that I know if I do it, it's going to take up so much of my time, I'm not going to be able to get my other stuff done, I say no. And it feels good. It feels good. And it makes me feel that I'm respecting myself. And that's what I want you to feel. So I challenge you today to use that word. And no, not towards your children. You too, Rocky, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. It's Friday. So no, I'm not talking about like your children or anything like that, but if a friend calls you and wants you to go do something, but you really don't want to, or a friend calls you and needs help, but you really don't have the time, I want you to say no. And I would love for you to message me and tell me how that makes you feel. So I want you to go out there today. Have a fantastic Friday. I'm going to have a fun total body lifting workout today. So I'm going to be so sore because today my abs are sore. And that was from 2 days ago. And they're still sore. So we're going to see how I can get through this workout. But I'm going to get a few things done. So if you did send me a message, I promise you they're getting answered back right now. I like this schedule better because I can answer everybody's messages back that have questions about my next group, or my UK ladies that have questions about joining the Get Fit Crew team. I can get those messages answered first before I even start my day. That way you guys can have your answer. The other way, it was so hard for me to get my messages answered quickly. So your messages will be answered shortly. I'm just going to go make myself some breakfast, and then I will get to your messages, I promise. So I want you to have a great Friday, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.